Thursday night. It's Thursday night here in Deck's place. We're getting the sounds together here. We've been up in Amberville, up in the studio, and the Walsh has been playing some nasty keyboards on this track called Night Out of Time. So we'd just like to wish everybody a happy Thursday. Yeah, I mean, we're just back since. Welcome to everybody on Facebook. Hello to everybody on YouTube. It's great to be back in the hot seat here. We've been up in Cullybacky, outside Ballymena, working on songs for our new album. We're going to play some songs that we're working on, a mixture of live songs and recordings. There's Maureen Newton Abbey. How's Maureen? Ruth? Fundock. Ruth and Fundock. Sean. How are you, Sean? Colette with us. Brian, who was at Cushendun. Wasn't that a great night? Cushendun. We did it last Saturday. And then we drove straight to Amberville studio. Where we be working on some new songs. Some of them. Is Declan always quiet, or is it only when his bossy big brother is in the room? I'm gonna let him answer that. Okay, Declan. Good evening. Evening, folks. Declan, there's somebody was saying to me, was Declan always quiet, or is it? What would you say to that?
I think so.
You what?
I am pretty quiet.
You think he's quiet?
I think so.
Is it a bit blurry, or is it the red wine hitting me already? I don't know. It's not blurry on our side, but then I suppose it wouldn't be. But actually, you know, I'm looking at the signal there. Declan, it's only like 1 bar. Oh, 3 bars. Come back. Must be coming back. It's a wee bit blurry. I've got a wee bit blurry. Bit blurry. Afraid it sounds a bit blurry.
There's nothing we can do about that.
Nothing we can do about it. And nothing we can really do about it. Video quality is shockeroony.
Oh no.
Yeah. I don't know what we can do
What's
about
that?
it. Brendan looks like he's straight. Brendan, you are blurry. Brendan, you are blurry. Okay. Well, I don't know what we can do about that, Declan. It's a signal. It's just a signal, is it? We just have to make our audio much more exciting. Just keep playing and we'll be grand. Okay, that's Susan there, the voice reader. That's all we can do. Keep playing. Okay. I assume it'll come back. The voice is clear. Okay, so what are we going to do, Declan? We're going to play a song. Vaseline on the lens to hide the wrinkles. Sound is perfect. Well, that's something. As I say, we've been up on Enders, and we're going to play a couple of songs. I'm going to sing along. We don't have finished vocals on these, so some of these lyrics will change, but and the music is sort of being built on. But on this one, got on to it was the Hammond organ, Declan, was it?
Yep.
The Hammond organ, and well, he went for it.
Yep.
He went for it. So this song's called Night Out of Town, and it's about crossing the border on a Saturday night, heading to Dundalk, which we used to do back in the day, to go to any one of a number of discos, the Fairways or the Ashley Arms or the Imperial, or well, you name it. Yeah, so will we give it a run?
There we go.
Night at a time. I wear my jacket second hand, pinned on a badge, my favorite band, a chunk of jelly in my hand to keep us standing up high. It's Friday night, they're running late. I'm standing waiting at the gate. At least I get a window seat, not in the middle. 5 of us piled in a Citroen GS, 18 years old and identically dressed. First taste of freedom, cruising around, bracing ourselves for a night out of town. It's all night. Ooh, ooh. It's all night. Slapped on the old man's aftershave. Now I'm regretting my mistake. The scent is hitting us in waves, and there is nowhere to hide. I brought a couple of cassettes. My choices haven't made it yet. Our driver's fond of Patti Smith, and that's all we're hearing. The man at the wheel knows he's running the show. Over the border, that's where we're all going. Won't stop to change money, pump for a pound, bracing ourselves for a night out of town. It's all night. Ooh, ooh. It's all night. She tips my glass, it overflows. She's casually stepping on my toes. Is that a come on? Hard to know. I'm not complaining, heaven knows the music is pumping. We're glued to the spot. We'll take off our jackets no matter how hot. Having a blast while we're wearing a frown. Brace yourself, girl, that's our night out of town. It's all night. Ooh, ooh. It's all night. Ooh, ooh. It's all night. Ooh, it's all night. It's Thursday night here. I'm sure the quality of the screen will get better if we just keep watching it. And Ann is getting the thumbs up for the Hammond. And I really didn't hold back on that one on the Hammond. So basically we just let Enda loose on the Hammond organ. Somebody's saying Billy Preston. The Hammond is giving an excellent 70s vibe. Love it. Brilliant. Brilliant. Loving that groovy thing. That's gone up levels already from a brilliant start. Love it. It's the three of us. Yeah, it is the three of us. Yeah, what do you think?
Sounds pretty good.
It's sounding pretty good, isn't it? It's sounding pretty good. So it's hard to know where we're going to go with that one, but well, we have to get a vocal on and a few other things. But great. So that's one down. We're going to be doing a bit more work on that, and you know, somebody asked. There was some questions just so it just I should look at. It's one very apro, which was Joe Butler. When you're writing songs, do you do so with a full band in mind, or are you thinking just about the two of you?
Well, we used to.
We used to
Not so
what?
much now. Think about the full band.
Yeah, I don't think we. I think we sort of think we're the full band, really. You know, and we do most of our shows are in this setup, so it makes it. You know, like something you get something like that where Enda does a Hammond part, and then that just puts more pressure on Declan. Then whenever we're live, and it's me and him to try and, I suppose, you know, how do you think you would? How would you get that part on the acoustic?
No,
You
you
know,
can't. Well, that's like thinking how do you get the strings on Mary? You know what I mean? You know.
well, I suppose, yeah. I mean, Billy Preston. Somebody mentioned Billy Preston there for the Beatles' Get Back. I didn't realise he was playing the Get Back. I suppose he was.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I didn't know Billy. I suppose whenever is Billy on the rooftop gig? Is he on?
Yes,
that?
yeah.
I think he is too. Yeah. Well, when will the album be released, Mr. Nosebear from Germany? Well, we're still debating that one. I mean, it's really about how fast we get this finished. I mean, you know, we're in the final stage of it now. So basically, from this point, we're trying to get songs across the finish line. But then we have to have a single, and we have to have a video for the single. So there'll be a single out before the video, before the album, no matter what way we do it. So I haven't really answered that question, but soon is the answer. Soon, Oliver, soon. Yeah, oh yeah, I got to. Can you see us yet? Is it got any better on the picture? Because I was going to show you a photograph, but I'll wait for a bit longer. I've been at 2 fabulous church gigs of yours. Have you considered doing a tour of just churches? It would get good media attention. I never thought of that. Yeah, that's not the worst idea in the world, Brian. Yeah. Life After Mary, my suggestion for the new album title. Well, you're not the only ones coming up with new album titles. Do you know what Gary Clark's album title is?
No.
Ring the Bell.
Ring the bell.
Ring the Bell. Knock the Knocker. Which reminds me, if you are on YouTube, or if you're not on YouTube, and we're now getting people to get their kids to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we're getting ever closer to the magical 1,000 followers or subscribers on YouTube. Once we hit that magic number, we are the official 4 of Us YouTube channel. So we will own that, which is what we're trying to make happen. 956 and counting. We're getting there. Yeah. What do you want? Do you want to play another new one, or?
Yeah.
Okay. What have we got now? What are we thinking next?
Well, you're singing, so you say.
I am singing. Correct. Okay, what about it? It's a tough one. Hurt People.
I hear you.
Hurt People. There's another song, and this one has sort of been. I don't know if anybody's heard this, but we've sort of arranged and taken this down and stripped it back. Anyway, it's again, nothing's finished here. This is just works in progress. But after songs got what we call a good kicking and end us. Singing to sing along to this one, and this is a tough one to sing actually, but I'm gonna give it a go. Bone Shaker, yeah, we did Bone Shaker last week, Friday. This is Hurt People.
Okay, right?
As ready as I'll ever be. Good end on the keyboards, Billy Preston on the keyboards again. Gather round, settle down, yeah. Put away those toys, yeah. Dinner's out, tables set, yeah. For 7 girls and boys, yeah. Grab a chair, sit down there. sleeping soundly, and all I have is questions with no easy answers. I hurt you bad, made you cry. Why do hurt people hurt people? Let you down, I was out of my mind. Why do hurt people hurt people? No, that's not fair. You don't care. I've done nothing wrong. I can't wait, won't hesitate. While you on and on. No, I don't know how I could be so cold with so much love around me. They wanna keep us close until we're sleeping sound. And all I have is questions with no easy answers. I hurt you bad, made you cry. Why do hurt people hurt people? Let you down, I was out of my mind. Why do hurt people hurt people? Some of the kids are tears for nothing, show no signs of stopping. Mom quits, peel and jumping, throws them a smile to the sound of the same old voices arguing who's right and who's to blame. No, 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 more of the same. I hurt you bad, I made you cry. Why do hurt people hurt people? I let you down, I was out of my mind. Why do hurt people hurt people? Hurt people hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. I hurt you bad, I made you cry. Why do hurt people hurt people? Let you down, I was out of my mind. Why do hurt people hurt people? I let you down, I made you cry. Why do hurt people hurt people? Let you down, I was out of my mind. Why do hurt people hurt people? Oh, there's a bit of a bass part. So somebody's saying, wasn't somebody doesn't like all the yeahs? Do we need all of those yeahs? That's from Filky Way. Declan screen is like stop motion, very 80s. Love the song. Sugar album is pure class. I didn't think this could be top, but the new LP, whoa, onwards and upwards. Every band's best album is the next. It's a rock and roll, that's right. Really like it, different in a very good way, great beat. Another cracker, liking the backing vocals. Great. Wow, see, we're 20 minutes in, and do we just keep them going with the new ones and then go on to the... Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. We go one more, or do we do it?
No, let's get another one.
Okay.
Because
That's
a different setup, and then we don't have to worry.
That's right. Yeah, we're gonna do one more song from the new record. Remember, these are all works in progress. Some lyrics are gonna be changing, some of the arrangements are gonna be changing, but every week we're gonna be giving you an update. This song is dedicated to all the people that used to go to Daddy's bookie shop. Daddy was a bookie, and he we used to get we used to be sort of taken into the office to do the big days like Grand National Day. Was the only day? Did you do any other days?
Summer weekends.
Did you do
Saturdays?
Yeah.
I actually was working in the office when Live Aid was on. Jesus,
How did you not get out of
I
that?
kept switching over the telly, you know.
I'm sure Daddy wouldn't have wanted that. That is the 3:15 that Epsom and then fucking switch straight over to Queen or David Bowie or something like that.
No, he sent me home because I was so useless.
How could he send you home? She was in Rathfriland.
I drove.
You were driving at that
That was
point.
1986.
So I thought you had an excuse that you were actually you were. It was wow. Okay.
Yeah, no, it was terrible.
Oh, you must have been bad. But that was because Live Aid was on. I mean, come on, anybody would have been bad at that.
I was ribbing, but he had to. I think Jarvis wasn't there, whatever.
Was he annoyed with you? He must have been if he sent you home.
Oh, he just, you know what I mean? We were always useless. It was
Yeah.
like, it was.
Yeah, no, we were useless. So I've immortalised it now, how useless we were in this song, which basically is from the perspective of one of the punters, who basically is coming up to the hatch and he sees me. And anytime he saw one of us, he would be not too happy because we didn't understand. Like some people were doing accumulator bets and oh god, all these different sort of types of bets. So this song is from the perspective of the guy who's basically trying to clean Daddy out, and it's called "Live It Up."
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. A slot machine thumped like a tambourine. Fingers of nicotine search for another score. Each way bends, flat caps and cigarettes. It's not gone lunchtime yet, but we're packed to the door. Give it up, starting today, I'm gonna give it up. Live it up, feeling lucky today, I'm gonna live it up. Live it up, feeling lucky today, I'm gonna live it up. Find my stash, slipping through the hatch. The kid who takes my cash is right behind the ears. A hired gun looks like the boss's son. I tell him when I won, go dry your father's tears. Give it up, starting today, I'm gonna give it up. Live it up, feeling lucky today, I'm gonna live it up. Live it up, if this goes my way, I'm gonna live it up. It's driving my heart crazy, it's driving me wild. It's driving my heart crazy, it's driving me wild. Driving me wild. I win this race, skip out of Murphy's place. Big fat grin on my face, I'll be so hard to bear. With no one looking for me, my bad dad's history. This is not a fantasy, you won't see me back there. Give it up, starting today, I'm gonna give it up. Wish me luck, if this goes my way, I'm gonna give it up. Live it up, feeling lucky today, I'm gonna live it up. Live it up, feeling lucky today, I'm gonna live it up. Live it up, Okay. We like that too. Yeah. 3 down. 3 down. 3 taking it down to Andes and giving a seriously good kicking. How did you find it up in Andes, Declan? Did you enjoy it? It was great, wasn't it?
Loved it. You know, it was weird when we walked in. I thought he had set the whole place up for us.
I know, so did I.
Turns out he hadn't touched it since pre-lockdown. Everyone was
Exactly the same.
exactly as it was. It was like when they ran out, when Chernobyl hit, nothing was touched.
It was exactly like that. It was except when we went to record something, and then we had forgotten how to do lots of stuff.
No, he didn't actually.
No, he didn't really.
Thought he did, but he didn't.
Yeah, no, he didn't. Once he got on that Hammond, he was. No, he knew exactly what he was doing. Yeah. Well,
The
yeah.
weird thing about, you know, like the Hammond, right? When's
What?
that? I don't think I've ever heard him play Hammond. Like, yeah,
No.
years.
No, I haven't heard him. I haven't. But he got on it, and it was like,
He listened to the song. He said, "Let me hear that again."
yeah.
After second listen, got behind the Hammond, and he started playing all this stuff, and me and Brendan started going crazy. And then he did 3 or 4 takes, and I went, "That's it," and he wouldn't play anymore.
No.
He said, "Get out of that."
Yeah, that was all he got out of him.
But he is saying that, you know, he burns fast and bright,
Yeah.
and if needed be, he can do stuff again. Well, it's good. It's just getting, you know, I was just relieved that he liked the stuff.
Yeah, there was no real, exactly. I mean, because there was no melodies or certainly no lyrics on nearly all these songs whenever we went back to them. Whereas Enda's co-written every one of these songs. So, but he was involved when we were creating the grooves for them, and then we sort of took them off and we tried to construct them. So then we were bringing them back to him, and he was sort of going, "Oh, that chord's a bit too long," you know what I mean? So he wasn't just playing. He'd be going, "I'm bored here. Can we cut into the chorus? Or can we cut into the verse?" There's Otto Ken, guys. Your Cushion Done gig on Saturday night got me joining tonight for the first time. Orla, wow, good on you, Orla. Orla's a new a recruit to the Thursday night from the shows in from the show we did in Cushion Done, which was fantastic crack. What a night that was. What an audience. More coming up actually. Will the Waiting Game be on the album, Alan? Yeah, the Waiting Game is going to be on the album. But I mean, we think it's going to be on the album. But basically what we're going to do with you guys is that we're going to go through all these songs, and we've more songs. We should have more songs that we need for the album. So we're just going to try and narrow it down to the ones that everybody, and I do mean everybody, thinks are the best. You know. So yeah, we're gonna go through them. But that's 3. Before I think, so we I should say that we have, and if any of you guys, we have some shows coming up. Cushion, that was only Northern gig, Cushion Done, but we're playing in Naas. We're playing in where else are we playing down? Moat Theatre, Carrickashan, the Dock Theatre in Carrickashan. We're playing the Tyvark Theatre in Galway, and where's that? Is there another one? We've got the Spirit Store, obviously. Spirit Store. 2 Whale shows are sold out. 2 Whale shows are sold out. So, is there anything to be said for playing another new song?
Yeah, well, I think you've mentioned all this, haven't you?
Yeah, I think we did, haven't we? Carrickashan, Moat Theatre, and T-shirt, Tyvark in Galway, and Spirit Store in Dock Live. Yeah. Well, we're sort of. Who said that? Is there anything to be said for playing another new song? Barry, I think we're sort of like that's 3. I think we probably need to. Because I know some people want to actually see us playing as well. So we're sort of trying to divide the show between playing and having people listen, but. We, in the spirit of Daddy's, that last song, Live It Up, which is basically the story of a guy putting a bet on the horses course, we've got our own horse race going about here in the the four of us sweepstakes, which we like to have two horses racing against each other. And what's the going like today, Declan? Have you seen what the going's like today?
It's pretty soft.
It's soft.
I think it's soft.
Because we
bit of rainfall.
A bit of a rainfall. Yeah, we had two songs up against each other. For some people were suggesting. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah.
Blue versus Boomtown.
Oh, interesting.
Blue versus Boomtown. We had a few different ones, but this is one that we had. Blue versus Boomtown.
That's fact number 9 for both.
Yeah, well, Blue, Boomtown, Boomtown has been sort of... Boomtown, yeah. Boomtown he's nearly... Some people say that he's past his sell-by date, that, he's basically going to be sent out to the knacker's yard because he's been sort of hanging around that long. Whereas Blue's a wee bit more sprightly. He's not the youngest horse in the field, but he's a wee bit sprightly. So we need your help, of course, here to help us here in this race. For Orla and anybody else that doesn't know how this works, we're basically Catherine McCord calls it Song Wars, which is also a good one. Song Wars. So it's Blue versus Boomtown, right? So the way this works is that when the two horses, one's Blue and one's Boomtown, when they get into the paddock there, I'm going to start the starters order, and then everybody on Facebook and YouTube, whichever of those two you would like us to play. It's only going to be one of them, so you have to sort of let us know. But don't start yet. Wait until, because they're just they're being taken round by the trainer now. Blue looks a bit dishevelled, but you never know. You might pull something out of the bag. Boomtown.
To interrupt you there, sorry, then
Yeah.
the comment break.
No, you're good.
You're still a bit blurry in your setting one, or should we go full screen on the second camera?
Well, we need to ask.
Ask Colette, is that a good idea?
Colette, is that a good idea or is that a bad idea? Because you could, Declan's making the point that you could use two screens. What's that like? Well, you get a very good view of you.
Now if you moved over here, man.
If I move over to where you are.
Yeah, so we both go on this screen.
He said no, he's saying both are bad.
Ah, shit.
Okay, both are bad. Which means we both look great. That's the upside of it. So, okay, right, okay, we're getting them, going to get them closer on their starters orders. Blue versus Boomtown. Blue versus Boomtown, okay. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay, we're gonna start off. So whatever song you'd like us to play, put it in the comments. Starting right, okay. They're under starters orders, and they are about to. Hang on. There's a bit of jostling going on. Jocelyn, hang on, and they're off. And so far we've got Boomtown straight out of the traps. He's flying ahead. He's flying ahead. Blue's coming up. Blue's coming up. Boomtown's coming up. They're the first fence in the header. It's a fence here. It's a fence. And Boomtown's over it. Blue, no sign of Blue. Blue could have fallen. No, he's back. He's a miraculous recovery there by the rider. But in fact, Blue's coming up on the inside. He's speeded up. Boomtown though is holding his own. Boomtown's holding his own as they're coming around. They're coming around the corner. It's Boomtown and Blue. There's nothing in. They're neck and neck as they come around here the corner. They're coming to the. Come on, Boomtown. There with this Blue. It's Boomtown. There's nothing to tell between these two. It's coming up and.
What's going on?
It's going to be a steward's inquiry, I think. Yeah. Basically, they looked identical going over the line to me. And we're going to have to wait until see what the steward says there. Let's wait and see what the steward says.
Colette is the steward, is it?
Colette is gonna give us her steward's inquiry decision, because there really was nothing in it from what I could see there. Nothing in it at all. So Colette's not Colette. Oh, Colette's. Well, that means we're going to have to go to the video. They're going to have to the video. The steward is backed out of it, so it's just going to have to be. It's going to have to be. Cat was out making tea. Would you believe that?
Ah, sit down there,
She was out making tea.
Right.
Right, so what way are you going to do it now?
I was out making tea.
Oh.
I think she was at the sherry. I think.
Yeah, tea, exactly. That is, tea is sort of like a sort of a code name, is it? For sherry.
Blue working hard there. Susan Crosby says, blue all the way.
Maybe we have to.
Ronan Foley says it's like listening to Meatloaf's Paradise with a dashboard light. Holy cow, I think she's gonna make it. Blue wins by Derek D. Was too blue.
Well, but he probably voted.
Play both, says Mike Shaw and Barry Hughes.
Or maybe that's what we have to do.
We're done Boomtown.
We'll play both. I mean, I think what else can we do here?
Boomtown has it, says Dermot. No, Boomtown obvious winner, says
It
Siobhan.
looks like Boomtown clearly won, did it?
Rewind, it looks like a blue movie to me. Good on you, Johnny.
Okay, Johnny, no need for that. No need for that.
Right, Dermot Goss is trying to get me to sing Boomtown. I don't think so, Dermot. Sorry about that.
Wow, you're lucky if you get Declan to sing at all, to even talk. Blue one. Derek is saying blue one. He seems to be pretty. But I think that
We'll do both.
we'll do both. There was nothing in it there.
Well, that's
so-
good, that's good. It's nice to say the popularity.
Yeah, there was because there was a couple of ones, on last week's. What was it that got trounced? Something got trounced. Was it Free Spirit got trounced or was it?
Okay, right, Jen. Alright, where are we at?
We'll start with Blue. I suppose. Yeah. Another song. This is all about Enda because Enda played piano. It's a keyboard night, even though Enda's not with us. But Enda co-wrote this song with us for the Fingerprints album back in.
Would that suit your juicer? What do you think?
We can try it. See what this sounds like. We try it?
I like that.
Morris is saying, thank God the tuning has returned. He was nervous about it. Okay, ready, we're ready.
Ah, I think so. That's not bad, is it?
More tuning coming. We know there's people that have been waiting for the tuning.
It's a little bit sharp on the old G string.
For me,
No, mate.
where would we be without a bit of tuning? We're gonna have to put some tuning on the album.
That's not a problem. I don't know, I think I'm just listening to the bit of that stuff on too.
Yeah. Does that affect a wee bit over the top, or is
I
that?
think it is over the top, isn't
I
it?
think it is. Sounds like it's been Hogwarts or was somewhere in
Hogwarts.
the it's Middle Earth that the guitar is coming
I
from.
think that's over the top good. I think I remember that from earlier. But yours isn't over the top.
No. What's the chances that I'll see you here after all this time, all these years? Seems like only yesterday I was holding you. Are you someone else's sweetheart now? Do you still hang out with the same old crowd? Everybody else has settled down with somebody. White in chiffon dress, trimmed in lace, bright in the midday sun. Blue is the color that I see on you. Blue, just seeing you. And I won't remind you what you left behind you. Rain on your parade. Something in your eyes, a look I know you can't disguise. Still we both pretend there's nothing there. Blue, the thought of you with somebody new. Blue, I'm no good at lying. I can't keep these hands tied. I can't wait in vain. Watch us tearing out the last page in another life. There's a chance we would survive, so I throw a line and look for a sign. But it's no use. It's no use. What's the chances that I'll see you here some other day, some other year? Will this feeling that I carry won't ever disappear? White in a chiffon dress, trimmed in lace, bright in the midday sun. Blue is the color that I see on you. Blue, I'll be seeing you.
Right.
Straight into Boomtown.
Check the tone of my amp there.
While you're doing that,
Nasty.
okay, while we're doing that, and we've got the cameras are clear again, that's going to allow me to show something here.
Good.
Chris, who's with us here, check this out. Check this out. I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if you can see this because of the line. Can you see what Chris is wearing there? That's Chris, who's with us. It might be a bit. There's Chris at the Rolling Stones concert. Where was it, Chris? The Rolling Stones concert, and Chris is sporting not a Rolling Stones t-shirt, but on Dec's camera. All right, we have to do it on Dec's camera. Right, hang on. He's obviously got the better camera. Right, here we go. Where is Dex? There he is. Rolling Stones. Chris at the Rolling Stones wearing. Chris at the Rolling Stones wearing a Four of Us t-shirt. I like just. Good on you, Chris.
Which are available.
Which are available. Funny you mentioned that. But they are available also at the Four of Us shop. Along with sundry other items. But Chris, sir, apparently there was a run on the t-shirt after Chris turned up at the Stones gig with it at Anfield. Yeah, that explains it, because the amount of people in Liverpool that were buying Four of Us t-shirts after you turned up at that Rolling Stones gig.
There's an order come in from Mr. M. Jagger.
Yeah, did it? I was wondering who that was. Mick Jagger apparently spotted Chris, and he's been seen sporting one around town. Okay. What's that wee noise coming?
I don't know, that come from you?
No.
Sure?
Not sure. No.
I think it is.
Okay. Well, I can come out. So Boomtown and Blue were tied. Were tied at the post there. Should I use the effect for this? Probably too much going on.
I don't think so. There's no big tune in.
Okay.
Just take your lead a bit there and see what happens.
It's not the right lead for it.
Is it the lead?
Yeah.
Right. Hit your mute.
Oh. Tuning, more tuning. Where would the four of us show be without a little bit of tuning? You know what? While you're doing the tuning, I'm going to do the competition.
Oh.
So it's competition time, yes. And the question we asked, and if anybody's on here that hasn't subscribed to our email newsletter, please do, because then you can be enrolled in our weekly giveaway. So the question this week was, what was it?
What was it?
I'm trying to remember what the
Crossing
question
the
was.
something.
Oh yeah, it was about Enda. All things are about Enda this week. Enda co-wrote River Flows. He co-wrote River Flows off the Sugar Island album, and the question was, what is it that I'm crossing in the song? I run across something. Is it a road, a field, a bridge, or a football pitch? Is it Anfield? Did I run across the football field when I saw Chris wearing the Four of Us t-shirt? The answer will become crystal clear now as we load from the sacred tea caddy of Declan's cottage. Here we go. Who is this week's winner? This week's winner is Frida. Frida Bent. Frida is the winner of this week's competition. Well done, Frida. I think Frida's with us tonight.
What has she got?
What has she got? That's the big question. She has got the second only in value to the Four of Us t-shirt. It's the Four of Us tote bag. And she's also got the very, 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 very valuable Four of Us coaster. And I'll tell you how valuable this is. Chris, who we've just talked about there, actually put up a post on social media saying that he was starting a support group. I won an Ask Us Anything competition, but wasn't lucky enough for the coaster to be included. No, that coaster was not part of Chris's pack whenever he won. So Frida, guard that with your life. That is like Mick Jagger can't even get that. You can get the t-shirt all right at the shop, but you can't get that because it's not in the shop. You can't get that anywhere. Plus, of course, the chocolate. We've been keeping this in cold storage here in case there's anything's going to melt. Frida's with us. Well done, Frida. Be sure to give. There's two bars. One for Jason.
Find this down the back of the sofa.
Oh yeah. We could new. Did you see the new badges that have come in?
No.
There's new badges. Yeah, I saw some.
That's an old that's a vintage from 1992.
Look,
Frida collects the badges. I know that.
Frida collects the badges. You've got a 1992 original CBS Four of Us. Chris is going to be really mad now. Mars is going to check the date of the chocolate. Oh man, it's just he still hasn't forgiven us for giving the Nugget a hard time. Sorry, if you don't know what we're talking about, Mars works for Nugget, but he doesn't want anybody to know.
What are you on tonight, by the way?
Oh yeah. It's not the Nugget, I can tell you that for nothing.
Oh, he's giving Nugget a
hard time. Yeah, it's not the Nugget. Mars is giving me a hard time, so I'm going to give him a hard time. Right, okay, it's that. It's a little Chianti. What's that? Swallow. That's a Chianti.
It sounds the lambs.
It sounds the lambs or some sort of. Yes. What?
That's a Portuguese.
Oh, you're in the red wine as well, are you?
Yeah. It's a Portuguese number. I got that in the food house in Dundalk there today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what did it set you back? What was the price point?
16.50.
16.
Yeah.
That's a bit rich. Wow. So you're blowing a bit of dough on the wines then, are you?
Well, you know, I bought what's that flurry stuff? That's the
Yeah.
same, isn't it?
It is about 15 or 16.
Oh, there you go.
And what did you think of it?
Flurry.
Yeah.
Liked it.
Yeah,
Very
it's
much
good.
so. Don't like the tune. Thinks his harness like that.
Is it? Well, at least we've no shows for a while. What were you doing there whenever I was doing the competition? That was giving you a chance to
I was
tune.
listening patiently. Can't be it.
Okay, Boomtown.
Right.
Sun and celebration come running down my road. I'm caught up in the mood they make. I'm always failing and I always look to win. There's only so much a man can take, but there is something that's holding me on. I'm colder than an April shower. I saw someone who wanted to belong. These things keep me hanging on. In a boomtown, what blows up must fall down. Stinging like an angel, head in a wall. In a boomtown, what blows up must fall down. Stinging like a backside in some old-fashioned rodeo. I saw a mother dressed in black today. I'm caught up in the mood she makes. Her hair's twisted and in her heart she longs to be dragged to a lonely fate. But there is something that's holding her on. Oh, she's colder than an April shower. I saw someone who wants to belong. These things keep me hanging on. In a boomtown, what blows up must fall down. Stinging like an angel, head in a wall. In a boomtown, what blows up must fall down. Stinging like a backside in some rodeo. In a boomtown, what blows up must fall down. Stinging like an angel, just head in a wall. In a boomtown, what blows up must fall down. Stinging like a backside in some old-fashioned rodeo. Boomtown there. Wow, would you believe an hour's nearly up? Can't believe that. Time for one more meeting. One more meeting
yeah.
at the counted
That's the one
Countford.
we've all been waiting
The
for.
four of us sweepstake. Right. Okay. So it's we'll give them two options for two different face-offs, or we just pick one. Just two different ones here.
Really?
Yeah, if gospel versus lightning, or sensual thing versus food for temptation. Gospel,
What a 4-horse race.
a 4-horse race.
Yeah.
Why don't we try that? It's never been done before
Never
in the
been done.
history of song wars, a phrase coined by Catherine. Gospel, it's four horses. on the last meeting. Oh yeah, gospel choir is a dark horse. He's quiet, but you just never know what he'd pull out of the bag. Lightning Paul, well, the name says it all. A horse known for his lightning reflexes and speed, but actually surprisingly mysterious. Rarely actually does he come out to do any sort of racing. He's been put out to stud for years and years, but came back and cleaned up when he appears anywhere. So just there'll be a lot of nervous bookies with Lightning Paul in the running here tonight. We have Sensual Thing, a fiery, exotic creature who always knows how to sort of pull it out of the bag, and Full for Temptation, another firebrand of a horse, and they're coming up. So we've got Gospel Choir, we've got Lightning Paul, we've got Sensual Thing, and we've got Full for Temptation, and they're all out of the paddock now. They're into the pens. They're under starters' orders. We're about to be going okay, so remember now, vote for whichever horse or song you'd like us to play as we bow out of tonight's Ask Us Anything show. It's Lightning Paul in the red, number 1. We've got Gospel Choir number 2. We've got Sensual Thing number 3. We've got Full for Temptation number 4. So get ready to make your bets now. Here we go. We're about to go there. All old Lightning Paul straining at the least. Sensual Thing's going. Hey, well, hang on. We're going to have to slow things down here. Sensual Thing is being... Oh, is he... I thought he was going to be dragged back to the pen. He's all right again. He's all right. Well, there's a couple of fiery horses here in the running here. Lightning Paul and Sensual Thing. I don't know how the jockeys are going to keep them under control. Gospel Choir and Full for Temptation are showing a bit more composure as they get ready to go. And they're under starters' orders and they're off. They are off. They're off, but the comments have frozen. So it's like, hang on a minute, hang on, we're gonna have to stop here. It's been he's fired, but there's nothing happening. Here we go. How do we do this? And they're off, and it's Lightning Paul. No surprises there, flying out. And it's Lightning Paul. It's Lightning Paul's Full for Temptation. It was a false start there, but they've started here. It's Lightning Paul, Gospel Choir making route on the inside. He's coming up on the inside. It's Gospel Choir. He's showing good form. Sensual Thing. There was nothing to see between them here. Gospel Choir, Sensual Thing, Lightning Paul, Full for Temptation falling behind. It's Gospel Choir. He's moving ahead. Good. Gospel Choir. It's Sensual Things making a late. Was Lightning Paul making? There's nothing to show between them here. A bit of argy-bargy going on in the middle here. Oh, there's a bit of argy-bargy. What's happening here? Oh, Lightning Paul is getting the hell whacked out of him by the jockey. I don't know why. He's not under any sort of order at all. Gospel Choir is pulling away. Satisfaction, where did he turn up for? Satisfaction's turned up. He's in a completely different Satisfaction. He's moving in Satisfaction. No, he was stopped. It was Gospel Choir. It's Gospel Choir's looking good here. They've turned the corner. It's Gospel Choir against Sensual Thing. Sensual Thing's moving up. Lightning Paul, what happened to Lightning Paul? He's coming up. Lightning Paul, Sensual Thing, Gospel Choir, Full for Temptation's out of it. He's fallen. It's Gospel Choir, Lightning Paul, it's Full for Temptation. It's Gospel Choir. I got a job. Where did he come from? I got a job's coming up. It's Lightning Paul versus Gospel Choir, and they're coming up to the end, and it's going to be Lightning Paul. It is by a head.
Are you sure?
Followed by Sensual Thing. What do you mean, am I sure?
Sure.
I'm sure it's Lightning Paul, followed by Sensual Thing, followed by Gospel Choir.
Why are you falling behind?
Look at him, look. Dermot Goss, Susan Crosby, Sarah Caroline, Dermot Lennon. How many people? You just don't want to sing it. The amount of people going, look, right. So it's certain. There's people still voting, but it's
late in commentary there. I thought
but there wasn't. Well, you can do the commentary. Fat man. There's fat man. Okay.
Fat man, that would be a good name.
That would be good. Right. Lightning Paul it is. Okay. More tuning, of course. Required. We not ready for that? Deck's not happy about. Deck's gonna question the.
No.
Geraldine's you're right. Deck was hoping Lightning Paul was gonna fall. Go on, Declan, there you're getting plenty of love there. Loads of tuning. Oh, that Colette loves the tuning. The tuning is like a comfort blanket. We're just giving you a chance to have a drink. And for the for the people to pick up the money for the bet on Lightning Paul. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Last of your preachers and your Palestine love. I burn your temple and your nature of God. much, guys, for joining us for yet another Ask Us Anything. Hope to see you same time, same place next week. Until then, wishing you from Colette, myself, and Declan a very, very, very happy and healthy week.